Where are we?
At school.
Yes, we're about to go in school for the first day back after half term. We are a little bit early, so we have to wait for a few more minutes. But yeah, we're at school. Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
See all your friends again and play?
Yeah, like Jessica.
Yeah. Good. And you're gonna have a good day at
And
school?
your friend Finley.
Yeah. And you're gonna you like new teachers, don't you? And have a good day. Have a good day, yeah?
Yeah.
So, are you ready? All your friends are passing. We're ready to get through, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Kiddies are at school. I'm currently outside the shop because it's a Thursday, so it's a food shop, and it's going to feel dead strange when I go in because I've had Ava to help me for the past few weeks, but I have a feeling it's going to feel even more strange when I'm home because the house hasn't been quiet. Obviously, the other half now works remotely, so he works from home. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit weird, but they both went in completely fine. Andrew ran straight to his friends, and as soon as Ava's door opened, he was like, "My door's open," and then just ran in and didn't even give me a kiss. I had to shout and saying, "Oh, where's my kiss?" So they've both gone in fine. But yeah, now I'm off to do the food shop and then get going home and tidy the house a bit, I suppose. Run around the house all morning, unpacking the shopping, cleaning the bits around the house, did the living room and sorted the kitchen out as well. I've just made myself some lunch, scrambled eggs and tomato and whatnot, because I am gluten free now. Years ago I did something called FODMAP because my stomach was just driving me insane, and it worked really good, but it just weren't, it's not sustainable for me. I can't do it because it required lots of food being cut out, and I find it really difficult to stick to it. So I'm hoping gluten will work, and I have been gluten and dairy free together before, but never separately. So I'm going to cut out gluten for a month and see how I am. I've been doing it now for a few days, about a week or so. Can't feel the effect yet because it says it can take up to 3 weeks for stuff like that to get out of your system. So I'm going to give it a month and see how I am at the end of the month. If things don't improve, I'm going to go dairy free, and if still things don't improve, I'll have to try and do something else because my stomach is driving me insane at the minute. I was hoping my folic acid will have something to do with it, so I can know it upsets your stomach. Folic acid does when you're anemic. But by folic acid, not like by iron. And yeah, I looked, and it can mess with your stomach and stuff like that. So when I was on my folic acid tablets before, my folate, it improved, and then I came off them for a bit, and then went normal, and then things came back, and then the doctor then I had a blood test which showed that I was anemic again. Not as bad as the first time, because the first time I was at a 0 point something, which they said it was barely even a trace. This time I was at a 2, so they said it improved, but I'm still low. I think they said anything below 4 was low. So now I'm back on my folic acid, and I was hoping that they'd stop working and my stomach would kind of be better, but it isn't, and I'm now 2 months in being back on folic acid tablets, and I feel better. Like, I don't feel as pale and as drained, so I can definitely feel them side effects, them benefits from it, but my stomach is still driving me insane. So yeah, I am gluten free now, so that's what I'm having. I am going to do what I eat in a day, like gluten free and stuff, because it's been a bit, if anybody else wants to go gluten free anyway or whatnot, because I know gluten can be a massive kind of like bloater and people cutting it out and things. But yeah, I'm having a late lunch. I think it's about 1:30. It's 1:45. So I've got to go fetch the kids in just over an hour. So yeah, I'm eating a bit late. I didn't realise the time and thought, oh, I'm getting a bit peckish. So I got an apple and like got like a tablespoon of Nutella and I ate that. And I thought, and I looked at the time and it was like almost 1 o'clock. And I thought, oh, why didn't I just didn't have lunch? For some reason I still thought it was like 11. So yeah, it's a late lunch. I'm gonna go fetch the kids from school and I bet they've had a nice day. They're excited to go in this morning and Andrew just ran straight with his friends. I says, do you want me to wait for you? Because obviously I have to drop them off at 2 different places now. And I says, do you want me to wait with you? Because what I usually do. And he went, no, I'll just go with my friends. So I waited at the corner because I have one child going in that direction and one child in that direction. Neither of the doors were open, so I stayed in the middle so I could watch Andrew whilst I stayed with Ava. And yeah, and then as soon as Ava went in, Andrew didn't go in just yet because there was a massive queue because they had to hand sanitize and whatnot. So I went and said goodbye to him again. And yeah, I even had to tell Ava to give me a kiss because she didn't. I think I said that before. But yeah, I'm going to watch an episode of One Tree Hill from the other vlog you saw. I was watching Charmed and I officially finished that. I finished it yesterday. And then I ended up watching an episode of One Tree Hill yesterday. So I'm going to watch another one of those from the beginning. So it's strange because obviously it's so bad quality from what it was. I don't even know when this came out. But yeah, I'm going to, like I said, eat my lunch and watch that. I'll probably only be able to watch one episode and then go and fetch the kids from school. And hope. So we are back from school. Oh! Have you had a good day, both of you?
What?
You had a good day? And Ava's at the front. But you both had a good day and you like your teachers, yeah? And you both had all your dinner. And did you eat all your ice cream?
Yeah.
Yep. And just had a snack in the car. And we've got to debate what we're having for dinner. Why don't we have sausage rolls?
No.
We're not having sausages and mash if that's what you're saying, Ava, because you had that at school today. We can have, oh, we don't even have sausages in. I forgot to get them at the shop. We had chips and...
What about pizza?
You want pizza? Oh, we can do pizza? Yeah? Okay, we'll do pizza. That's fine with me. You also have to split a big one between you.
Okay.
Yeah? Sounds good for me. So yeah, let's go in, chill out. Ava's got a book, so we're gonna do some reading with Ava. Andrew, you've not got given one yet, but you still need to do reading. So go pick your, what's it called? Is it the parents one you're reading?
I finished that one.
Okay, Harry Potter, is it? You got on to Harry Potter. Right, yeah, so you need to read some pages out of Harry Potter. And we need to read some pages of your book.
Milk.
And then we'll get dinner sorted soon.
Milk.
Sound good?
Milk. Yep.
Haven't really recorded since being back home much at all. But the kids are now in bed and it's late. Basically after dinner we just chill. We've got a rule where we don't, like, we have to stay downstairs after dinner. So I let Andrew back in his bedroom, and Ava starts getting ready for bed because I don't like him playing in his bedroom talking to his friends when Ava goes to bed, because Andrew gets to stay up a little bit later than Ava, only by about half an hour, but still. Yeah, so we kind of chilled out downstairs and whatnot, and then they went to bed, and shockingly enough, which hasn't happened for a really long time, I didn't hear a peep out of them at all. Usually they make an excuse to come downstairs and ask something or tell me something, and they don't go straight to bed. But today, nothing. Took them to bed, didn't come down at all. So they definitely must have been tired and it taken out of them. But yeah, they are happy to be at school. Me, not so much. Personally I like having them at home. I just, through lockdown, I just liked them being at home. it's been challenged at times, but I've just liked it. I'm not very, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I have a lot of social anxiety, and me being in a school just tips it over the edge. I struggle with social anxiety, and the school is the most difficult time for me. So however much I hate it, obviously I go there for my kids, and even though I love them being at home and being with me and being in my bubble, not as in bubble as in like COVID bubble, as in bubble as in, you know, your house, like before COVID bubble, and that type of bubble, and just, you know, be me and them and us, and yeah. So today was a big day for them being at school, but also me from getting back into that school environment. But it has its perks this time, because before I picked Andrew up, I then had to wait 10 minutes to then pick Ava up. This time they both come out at the same time, which is kind of, it used to be annoying because I had to go to the other side of the school, so one of them I always ended up getting late because of the first one, and then going around school and picking the other one up, or if I went around that side, no, maybe the class would open up, and then yeah, so that was always like crazy. But this time they're actually getting out similar places, so I can stand in one spot and see them both, which is loads better. And then obviously we can go straight away instead of waiting for them for Ava to then leave. But the only downfall about that is the traffic is then terrible, because you leave when everybody else is leaving, because everybody else gets out at the same time. Unlike before, everyone gets out 10 minutes difference to help with obviously the amount of people being there. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy afterwards because of traffic, but yeah, I will deal with it. I have done for 5 years, but actually probably about 6 years, because even though I was in year 5 now, obviously I had foundation 2 and also nursery, so yeah. So that's one of the main reasons I hate being away from the kids for too long anyway. I just like them with me. But I also hate the school playground, even though I'm not a child. Just other parents and other people, it's hard for me. Right, yeah, I'm rambling on now, and it's getting way too late, and massive long outro. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. But I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye.